Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about the game which I recently see in my For You page at TikTok, and also I saw this game inside of the Steam in top seller section. So I made some researches, read about it, watch some YouTube videos and shorts. So I want to share with you my opinions and my knowledge about this game now. So let's take a look at this game, which is played by famous people like Elon Musk, Post Malone, Cole Sprouse, and more. Elden Ring is developed by a Japanese video game company called From Software and released on the 25th of February 2022. Largely thanks to Elden Ring, From Software made over $150 million. This game has sold 23 million copies. Elden Ring has been widely considered to be one of the greatest modern video games ever made, offering hundreds of hours of exploration, quests, and a vast array of different builds to try and master. Elden Ring quickly became From Software's best-selling game by far, easily eclipsing industry-pushing titles like Dark Souls, Demon's Souls, and Bloodborne by extreme margins. Design of the game is inspired by titles like Shadow of Colossus, The Elder Scrolls, The Witcher 3, and The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. If the game has attracted you so far, let's take a look at the story of it. The basics of the Elden Ring story are that the lands between were blessed by the Greater Will. It's a type of unknowable god obsessed with order over chaos, who sent down the Elden Ring. It's a magical object of a great power that isn't actually a ring to wear, but it changed the lands between according to its whims. The Elden Ring was also housed within a giant, golden, spectral tree known as the Earth Tree. With this power, the Earth Tree was able to bless the land and its inhabitants with the grace of the Elden Ring, creating an incredibly orderly reality. Queen Marika, the Eternal, a person in the lands between, chosen by the Greater Will, acted as a vessel of the Elden Ring. She also purposefully altered and removed the rune of destined death, granting eternal life to everybody in the lands between, effectively making death impossible. This established what is essentially a religion called Golden Order. Marika and her husband Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, then conquered all of the lands between to bring it under the Golden Order and Marika's rule. They also had 3 children who were the first demigod of spring, starting the Golden Lineage. Marika then banished Godfrey and his people from the lands between, causing them to lose their grace and create the first Tarnished. Marika then took Radagon, the mysterious red-haired warrior, as her next husband and Elden Lord. Uniting with Marika and becoming Elden Lord grants a great divine power too, in fact. While Marika is a supremely powerful being, her Elden Lord consorts seem to be almost as powerful as she is. Marika and Radagon also had more children, expanding the lineage further. The world of Elden Ring is called the Lands Betweens, a large realm ruled by demigods and blessed by the power of the Elden Ring and the Earth Tree. The lands of the Lands Between are simply one giant, mystical continent surrounded by water. While the Lord has still been developed for the game, George Raymond Richard Martin, author of the Song of Ice and Fire series that has the base for the Game of Thrones, had a large part in creating the mythos of this world, which goes beyond for what's even in the game. The Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth Tree expansion draws on even more of the Martin's original mythos. For example, you, the player, will start your Elden Ring journey in a region in the south known as the Limgrave, a relatively lush area that features grassy plains, valleys, woods, cliffs, and ancient ruins. As you explore, you will eventually come across the rot-blighted region of Caelid to the east, the misty wetlands of Liurnia to the north, and numerous other regions with distinct environments and creatures. I really like this game from what I've seen and what I have heard, and I'm excited to get this game and try this weekend. If you have played this game before or it's first time you see this game, just let me know your opinions in the comments below, and also don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Face in your face.